Remember when squeezing so much out of the little that we had was like an art? Well, for some of us, this wasn't just a rite of passage, this was the way of life. I want y'all to picture this right quick. Picture this 10-year-old kid, about yay high, 10-year-old kid, super excited with the brand new laptop clenched under his arm. He's skipping home from school only to walk in the house to a mother that immediately accuses him of stealing it. All right, y'all can stop picturing because I'm going to let you know something. That little kid was me. But I did not steal that laptop. I wasn't a little thief. As a matter of fact, it was actually a gift from my fifth grade teacher. Now, my mom was not trying to have that. And she explicitly said to me, "We don't get gifts like that from where we are from." It didn't make sense. I didn't understand it. I was so excited to get home and show my mom how cool this laptop was and to show my two brothers how cool I was. But she wasn't trying to hear it. I want to challenge you all on something today, and it's that of legacy. See, most people think to build a strong legacy that lasts a long time, it's about passing down things, money, objects. But what if I told you that was completely wrong and that is not the way to build your family legacy and it's going to set you up for failure? There is actually a better way to help it succeed at its best. Together, we're about to unpack what happens when poor kids think rich. When you fall off a bike, what do? You dust yourself off, stand back up, and then you get back on the bike. That's something called resilience. See, resilience is being able to overcome these obstacles when life throws us curveballs. And I was about to have my first lesson in resilience. My mother told me, in the morning, we're going back up to that school and you're going to give this laptop back. Here's where my resiliency comes in. I had to stand in my truth carefully now. I had to make my mom understand that I did not steal this laptop without changing my tone. And I had to demand that she let me keep it. Chasen, who you hollering at? That didn't happen, but a little flashback. My mom asked me, why would someone give you a laptop? Matter of fact, what are you going to do with the laptop? Good question. Have you ever wanted something or needed something, but you didn't really know why? You just know that you wanted it. That was how I felt about that laptop. I didn't know why I needed it, but I felt like I needed it. So now it was time for me to figure out a good enough reason to tell my mom why I need this laptop. So I got to thinking. I said, well, I can maybe create something using paint. Y'all remember paint? I told her, maybe I can take it apart and put it back together. No, that's not good enough. Maybe this is what I need to make straight A's. You know, one thing about children is given the opportunity, we will come up with creative ways to solve a problem. Okay? Little did I know, though, that this was my first time thinking like an entrepreneur. And I didn't even know what entrepreneurship was. See, most people think entrepreneurship is about business. Well, really, it's about complex problems that you find simple solutions for. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities. Like when kids sell candy at school. That was me. Or when kids create a new game for the neighborhood for everyone to play, they're finding a problem and they're solving it. I had a problem. So I asked my mom, why do you think I stole the laptop? And y'all, she gave me that look. You know what look I'm talking about. And she said, Chasten, I don't think you stole it. I was confused now. Well, why can't I keep it? And she said to me, because we can't afford it. Afford it? Why do we? It was free. I was confused. I was saying this in my head because I had already pushed the boundary a little too far. But knowing what I know now, this started to spark my thinking about price and about value. You can think of this as a little lesson in financial literacy. You see, price is what you pay for something, but value is what you receive. One thing about my household is they knew how to stretch a dollar. Lord, it was like an art. My mom was very creative in stretching a dollar. And this is very valuable, and it's something that money can't buy. And now I had to learn that everything is not about money, it's about the value within it. See, our children, they can break free from the limitations due to money and learn how to become valuable. The next morning, we went to school just as my mother promised, and she immediately went to my fifth grade classroom. They closed the door. She didn't let me in. They closed the door. I'm sweating bullets. I'm nervous. All of 5 minutes, I'm in the hallway, just thinking. Oh man. Then the door opens. My mom steps out. Oh, here it goes. It's going down. Y'all, I promise you I didn't steal this laptop, but it was going down. My mom's walking toward me. Put my head down a little bit. And she says, give me the laptop. I gave her the laptop. She said, it'll be at home when you get there. You don't need to be walking around with this for someone to steal it. And if you don't know my mom like I know her, this was her way of really saying, Chasten, I apologize. So I went back in the classroom and I asked my teacher, I said, what did you say to her? She said, well, I told her that it was a gift from me to you, something that would keep you busy. Cool. Furthermore, she said, I want you to use it to do something great. Well, you might wonder how a kid like me, which didn't come from much, is standing in front of you today. That's due to something even more powerful than money. That's due to something we call social capital. Social capital is the network of people around us, those people who can teach us things. That network can open doors to opportunities. It can spark creativity. It can provide that safety net in times of adversity. Think about a lot of successful people that you know who didn't come from much. Most of them will tell you it's not about what you know, but who you know. And that's what social capital is. Now, this whole time, it wasn't about a computer. It was about seeing potential. It was about promoting growth, investing in the future of someone. Like my teacher invested in me. She saw something in me. And that same thing she saw in me, I see in our future generations. There's so much potential. There's so much greatness within the children today. All of you, I want you to always remember that young boy, how excited he was, the big dreams in his eyes, clutching that laptop under his arms. Always remember that young boy. if you want to build a strong legacy, if you want to promote the future, lift up our children, it's important that we teach them these values and these lessons. It's important that they know how to be resilient. It's important that they think like an entrepreneur. It's important that we promote financial literacy and social capital. That is the way to build a long-lasting, successful legacy. And when you do that, I want you to watch, because what's going to happen is you're going to have poor kids thinking rich.